Oh, that was fast. Okay. So here we are on our unlimited live. And I'm using having the stream unlisted to make the video because it's easier than trying to use my camera. I haven't, you think for all the time that I've been using this camera, I'd have figured some things out. So this is the second page we did for yesterday. And so I did find some words finally. I got out my Tim Holtz words. I put embrace beautiful chaos, be fearless, and do more than exist. So that goes with our Jamie Lee Curtis page. We are actually going to be working on this page in a little bit, but I want to really use this hamburger. And then I found this on my desk, which fell out of my Happy Mail. So I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm spazzy, can you tell? I actually thought I want to bring this up here and put it on this page because I don't like this page. I like let's start here, but I'm not happy with the page overall. So let's grab a little ink and throw some washi tape. We are working today on day, what day are we working on, Amy? I don't know nothing. Day 14. Day 14 is the 15th of April. This video will be posted on the 16th of April, which is tomorrow, Saturday, around 5 a.m. East Coast time. That's 2 a.m. my time. It is about 10:30 at night here. We're just giving that little ladybug. It's a black and white ladybug. I think it's a photocopy of something, and that is awesome. This came in my Happy Mail, and it made me very happy. After I was really happy, but I was that kind of happy where I was very moved by it, and it made me cry a little bit. Okay, it made me cry a lot, which honestly is not that hard to do. I will cry at the drop of a hat, but I'm going to do this right on this part of the page because I'm really only using the middle of the burger because the pages in this book are very small. And this is from that booklet we made tonight on tonight's live on Hanging in the Hollow. I really had intended on putting in about 3.5 hours tonight. I didn't think far enough ahead because I was out with Els all afternoon, which is not a bad thing. And then I've got to tell you, the Happy Mail came with these little handmade envelopes. They're made out of pages from some kind of like journaling book, like prompts or something. But they're super fun, and I'll reuse the envelopes when I do. But they're filled with little tiny pieces. And so I thought after I finish with my work today, I might go through and fill in some spaces on some of this with some of these little tiny things. Some of them are creepy things, and some of them are not creepy things, and they're all tiny things. So I pre-measured a little bit while I was dinking around for this to go in at least on the top and the bottom. I made a little mark where it needs to be trimmed off because, I just, it's a burger, man. I love a good burger. I do. And this is out of that local Las Vegas magazine. So I don't want to, because I did put in tabs after the last time we talked. So I added in just this red whale tail tab that Els gave me a while back that I had in the pocket of my sweater. And then I added in this. These are, I found these when I was going through some stuff. And I think it might have been on one of the lives where I was throwing them all out of I don't know what this is doing in here. So I took 2 of them and I made them into a tab. These little, it's things you could put titles on or, I can never think of the word I want, but it says no time to die. Since we've got the car getting sucked up by aliens, maybe. And then on this side, I just put one of those little troll stickers that I have because it fit in there perfectly. And I thought, why not? And then over here, I put in two of those those felt, this is very thick though. I put in two of those felt donuts, and I didn't flip it over before I decided this was the page the tab needed to be on. And so I hadn't, we hadn't worked on this page yet, so I'm going to have to work around that. And that's inconvenient with this burger thing. And then there's this over here. So I'm just going to flip over to this pink page, and we're going to put the burger on there. So I'm going to put it not all the way to the edge, but pretty close. And then we're just going to mark, so I think right there by the F for the free. And then we're going to take a little bit off the end here too. So, and we're just going to play by ear. We're going to be loosey-goosey with the whole thing. We can take off a little bit extra because we know we don't mind if it's got a little border on it. And then we just need to flip. It's just a little bit too long. And of course, that part's not going to be straight. Why would it? Ooh, that was very ASMR. We're going to ink the edges here. Here we are, inking some edges. So I enjoyed the live this evening. I took a little break in between. I ate the second half of my Chinese food, and thank goodness I did not leave it till tomorrow, you guys, because it's only been sitting since about 10 minutes before the live, and it was so much more spicy, guys. So, it gets spicier the longer it marinates in its juices and stuff. And, oh, that's perfect. It was that much more spicy. By the time I was taking the last bites, my sinus were totally clear. And I had to go outside and sit outside. Like, I am so hot right now. And not the, ooh, you look good, girl, kind of hot. I was like, whoa. But it was so good. So good. Kind of pouch again. I haven't tried anything on their menu, though, that I haven't liked. And I know it's not truly Chinese food. It's totally the Americanized version of whatever we think Chinese food is. And then they come over here and they cook it and they're like, this is Chinese food. I think Els may be onto something. She said she thinks the guy that, like, he sizes me up, I think he's making a little bit spicier every time. Just to find out where I'm going to come in and go, oh, please don't do that again. Because I like spicy food, but I don't want to cry. And the last few bites of that was edging into crying territory. So I am super glad that I didn't decide to save that for breakfast. Might have been crying early in the morning. Why are you crying, Amy? So good. We do need a fun word there, don't we? I'm not going to pick the word weigh in. Oh, no. You have no idea? I think I kind of like that. That's funny that was just like hanging out there. Baseball betting tips. We don't need that. Okay, so let's get rid of these extra pieces and let's find some words. Oh, that's buried. I may have to fill words later, guys. It does happen. I've got a little pile of collage stuff here, so I may have a few words in there. And look, see, I did get 2 of those magazines. There's the whole burger. I'm going to be doing something with that burger. But look, there it is. There's a portion of, it's this portion over here. There's the portion we're using. We got the cheese. There's the pickle. I love me a good, juicy cheeseburger, guys. I do. I think I'm going to give this little... Maybe let's see what other words we kind of have going. Oh, here's some words. See if there's anything in here we can use. Do we have any other words? I'm flipping through. We have lots of yummy foodstuffs. And there's all our fall stuff. That's what this pile's from. Let's see. Are there any? Nope, those are fall words. We don't want to take those. Okay. Let's see. Spring reading, no. Nothing can prepare you. Choose your own adventure. Oh, that might be fun for the other page, right? And then over here, choose your own adventure. You have no idea what we're doing. That kind of the vibe there. Okay, I like that. So let's put those words aside. Okay, I don't need that right now, but let's stick that in this little envelope with those goodies. Let's cut these out. Choose your own adventure. So we need kind of a background for over there, right? Even if we don't add anything else. I did. I buried all my collage stuff. I did not clean up yesterday is the thing. I thought I was going to have time to clean up and prep today. But we wound up going out. And that's not a bad thing. But I need to learn how to say no more a little bit because I don't like feeling that unprepared for a live. And I felt fairly unprepared. I feel like I let you guys down even though I don't think that you feel that way necessarily. But I had intended to be on longer. So we'll do a little session tomorrow and we'll do some on Sunday. I think Sunday I'm gonna at least knock out my 12 of 22 journal because I feel like I should have already done it by now. I've seen a bunch of really fun ones come up on the feed in Elsa's group, Bima's Crafty Corner. Choose your own adventure. Okay, we need to ink these up. Try not to get carried away with that ink. Nice clean edges there. Oh. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Easter weekend. Are you doing stuff with your grandkids? Are you just chilling in the house? If you have kids, are you doing stuff with your kids? Do you celebrate Easter? I know the pagan holiday is Ostara, and I am pagan. I'm a little loosey-goosey about the whole thing right now. I'm not really celebrating anything. But the energy at this time of year is very nice. I'm not a spring weather person other than the weather is nice. But, it's the mushiest time of year in my opinion. The ground is freezing if you live someplace where it's really cold. And, we could do some map. We do have some really great map pieces. What do we have that we could put? Hold on, I'm pawing through maps, right? What do we have? We could. These are all going in the wrong orientation. There's Indianapolis. Okay. And then maybe something different at the bottom. What else do we have going on in here? Maybe just a little bit of this. Let's just yank it off from corner to corner here. Oh, that wrong corner. Erpy derp. That's okay. That corner will still get used. No worries. So I think we'll do like this. And then we'll have this up here. And then we'll do choose your own adventure as the words. All right, so let's do rip this other edge just a little bit, right? I think I'm happy with that. All right. Let's ink up. Inky, make ink, 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 ink. I was kind of hoping we would get some deviled eggs at it, Easter. I love deviled eggs. I'm bummed that we really, as a society, only eat deviled eggs in the fall at Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas. Why don't we eat them more often? I know it can be a process, but I think they should be eaten more times a year. Like just small batches. You don't have to make a huge batch every time. But I would eat them year round. Couldn't you see it? Like half a dozen, because half a dozen makes 12. And if you're 3 or 4 people to a family, you're not like being a glutton with them or anything. I mean, you get some. It'd be nice with I could see deviled eggs with like a meatloaf. I think they would be great like with cheese and olives and stuff. A couple of deviled eggs to go with like an antipasto thing. Or a little tapas. That's just my opinion. You might have a whole different opinion. You might not even like. Oh, I could have made that into a poppy, you guys, and I didn't. Missed opportunity. I'm trying to avoid putting stuff too far down the hump that we have going on here. That's right, I said it. Hump. Thank goodness Mike isn't listening in. He's not quite off work yet. He didn't get off till 11. He has a 10-hour day, 4-hour work week. This is one of his Fridays. He has 2 because his days off are split. He has Saturday and Monday, Tuesday off. So Saturday is usually a kind of chillin' day, or he might do stuff around the house, because his nickname on YouTube is House Mouse. And sometimes he'll come into Elsa's live. And that's his YouTube username. Which is, they're so cute together. It's disgusting. I wish I had chosen that well. Mike and Els are very good together. They are such a cute couple. Hashtag life goals, right? I doubt I will ever be in another relationship. It would be choose. So let's see. Choose. Oh, these words are big. Uh-oh. We may have to put adventure over here, you guys. Choose your own. See, look, because it goes. Oh dear, I didn't think that all the way through. Okay, so we'll put choose your own. Oh, and that's coming up over there. Okay, I can't rest them here because of the way the book is. But we'll put adventure right over here, yeah? We'll hang it a little bit off, closer to the edge of the paper. Put it right in the middle. And I think that'll be fine, yeah? And I think we can still use You Have No Idea. We'll just push it a little closer to that side. Okay. Let's make it happen, guys. I kind of like that the book is coming out all warpy and weird and like a little wild and woolly, right? I'm not adding any more glue. I'm just smooching it around closer to the edges. I know that's not a word, but I use it anyway. Okay. Adventure. Do you remember those Choose Your Own Adventure books do they still make those? I read one about there was a Mayan one and I got myself burnt to death. Whatever. I had to go back and choose again. It was like Mayan or Aztec. I don't know. I turned into a human sacrifice and got barbecued. Now I'm going to push that down a little bit to see some of the maps since we have choices now. Only got to get 3 words on here instead of 4. choose your there's a Columbus right there. This is not South Carolina, though. I don't think. No, because I didn't tear up a South Carolina map. I didn't get that far. I had one out. I had to stop short of, I didn't get Tennessee in this batch. Like I said, so I got in a tea batch and I put in some regular paper and I did some mappy things. What else did I put in there? I put something else in there. Some newsprint paper. I put a little newsprint paper in there. And then some paper for the custom batch I'm doing for somebody. I have to put a little bit in each batch. Otherwise, I would spend like 4 or 5 months just dying for that person. And they didn't. The time the order was placed, they said they didn't mind how long it took. And 1,000 sheets is a lot of sheets. So I did 500. Got turned in last spring. I'm working on the last 500 now. I think maybe I'm close to halfway through. But I'm trying to do a few more sheets in each batch. I've reached the point where I know they want it to be done and I'd like it to be done. Because it's cutting into what I can do for my business. So I love doing custom batches, though. It's fun to see what kind of things people like to have dyed. These are very nice. But don't you in the middle of something sometimes get ideas and you're like, because you can't act on it because you got to be a responsible adult and do the responsible adulty things. All right, so this is day 14. Is that where we're at? What'd I say? So this is part of day 14. So we're going to put that right up here, over here. Day 14, 4, 15, 22. There we are. Oh, and we made your crooked. I'm so bad about that. Oh, well. Nothing in life is truly straight, right? Everything's a little... My whole world tilts one way or the other. So I am very happy with the cheeseburger. I love, look at the big thick pickle and the tomato. That is like a super close-up of the burger. Okay, so do we want to work on this or do we just want to let it wait? I think I just want to work with these small bits. And these are the ones that look more like postage stamps and stuff. So let's work with these. Let's just have a little fun with this. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let's move the scissors out of the way and spread this out a little bit. Ooh, puzzle piece. And that's stuck to my fingernail. Some numbers and show your heart some love. I love it. Things are sticking to me though. Okay, so we have stop. Well, I guess that needs to go somewhere because it keeps sticking to me. So let's go back up to the front and see where that wants to live. Feed your soul. So maybe let's put show your heart some love right in here. So let's ink that up. And it's across from them. So it kind of picks up from the red in the page across from it. I remember when I made this book, it was just from cutoffs. We just put it together real quick. My glue is already starting to get low, you guys. We were at the Michaels today, and I saw this super big bottle of Eileen's. And it was only $6 something, and I almost bought it. And I probably should have just bought it. I still have a pretty... I get worried when I get down to just one, but I love to have a bottle in reserve that's not open. It's just me. You know, if you run out of glue and you're like a glue booking crazy crafter, it's a little hard to ply your trade. If you run out of the glue. Although I have Mod Podge and other things, it's not like I would go totally without. So there, we've added that in because it stuck to me and it really wanted to be used. Let me rub my fingers together. Okay, so let's go back to the front and see if we can fill in some of the things. I love the little postage stamp ones. Aren't they cool? And I keep knocking this over. Let's move it over there. There's a butterfly. The thing is, they need to be really small things. Okay. What have we got going on? Oh, there we go. So what about, let's see. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to leave that alone for now. I think that's why I didn't work in it for so long. Every time I opened this page, I went, I don't really like that. Let's see. What else do we need? What else can we put in here? I'm just looking. Get your bounce back. It's a beautiful journey. See, I was trying to be more, I was trying to uplift myself even when I started this book. I love those Sour Patch Kids with the sugar on them. That says be happy. Let's see. These pages are pretty full up with stuff. But maybe. Ooh, I do like a fall leaf. Okay. Is this a sticker? It looks like it might be a sticker. We're going to find out. It might not be. It's hard to tell sometimes. Where's my pokey tool? We're going to figure this out. Oh, that's not my pokey tool. Here we go. Let's see. It might not be because it feels pretty thin. I just want to make sure before because if it is and then it peels off later, I'll feel like a dork. And often the sticky, oh, it is a sticker. There we go. And that usually the sticky back paper won't stick, you know. So let's just put a little dab of glue on there. I love the fall leaf peeping. When we lived in Maryland, we went up into Connecticut, Maine, and some of those states. And that kind of goes with transformation, right? That's the trees transforming for the season. Because that's what we have over here on our little tabby do. So a little fall leaf. I love that. How fun is that? I think that might be a Tim Holtzy thing. That is just fun. With the little dunce cap on. And I think I want to add 2 for 25 cents right there. I like it. And I'm not even going to ink it. I'm just going to put it on there. How about them apples? Uh-huh. 2 for 25 cents. You can't get anything for 25 cents these days. Even the little coin-operated things are usually more than 25 cents. Little toy dispenser things and whatnot. Okay, I feel like this might need something. Maybe we could peel that sticker up a little bit. Stuff a butterfly underneath. Like that? Oh, I like that. Okay, let's do that. There's a little edges. Okay. So we're just adding in some layers here. Like it needs more, like it needs to get fatter, right? Well, okay. Oops, we need to not hold up. I don't want to cover his face up. Okay. And then we're gonna just put a tiny dab of glue under there on that corner since it wasn't stuck down anyway. Okay. I like that. Now this is very dark. like color wise. So I think we might want to put something. Let's see. Oh, that's something somebody cut a hole out of. Okay. What do we want to do? It has to be small, whatever it is, because there's words there. That blends in too much. Let's see, what do we got going on over here? Do we like that? Yeah, I kind of do. Let's ink the edges on that, though. There we go. Just give it a little bit of pop. Let's see. I slept really. I went to bed around 1 or 1:30. I don't know when I finally fell asleep, but Elle says that her daughter was here this morning and the dogs were barking, and that the boy dog woke her up at 6:45. I will tell you what, I must have slept like the dead because I didn't hear any of that. I got up right towards the end of her live this morning, and I think maybe I want something for up over here. There's a little lady. No, maybe not. Let's see what's maybe there's some tiny, tiny pieces in this one too. So let's see what kind of. Well, what about that? What about just a series of numbers? Do we like that? Yes, I do. I do like that. Look, I've turned into one of those people. I'm like, oh, look at that. Let's just throw some random numbers at it. Small bits are nice for space filling and to give a little bit of textural and color. It can. A color in a small piece can help bring a whole. See, that breaks up all the dark on this, and I like it a little bit better because it with the black with the blue, and I know we've got a little bit of red down here, but let's at least try and get them on there straight. Okay, I kind of like that. I like that a little better. I just think it adds something. Okay, so how fortuitous is that in the Happy Mail? That I don't think that needs anything because it's a note from somebody. I think that's got enough. I love the little boho thing right there. Let's see. I think this might need a little something. So let's see what we want to. Look at that owl. Isn't that fun? I'll have to decide something to do with that too. Oh, look at that butterfly. Okay, so what's over here? Oh, look at those little mushrooms. Those are cute. Some little grass. Okay. Whatever it is, it needs to be small. If we're going to put something there. What about what if we do that? Or we could look at the little, there's the little, that's what I want. I want that right there. I'd like to put something up there, but I think I'm not going to find it today. I just keep plugging away at it as I find little bits in my own. And then this was sent to me, and that was super nice. Like, it just made me happy. And it was a little over the top, so I felt a little overwhelmed, but in a good way, you know? Here, I like that on there a lot. You know, I like me some bugs. And I think there's another little bit in that box that has bugs in it. Let me see. I might have put that farther down in there. Nope, I don't feel that. Okay. It's probably farther down still in there. I need to unpack that and find it. Like, these little envelopes for now are going to go on my Scraps of Joy. And then I'm definitely going to reuse the envelopes because how fun are those, guys? Okay, so let's see what else we might. I think that one's pretty full up. Very busy, but fun. And I love this one, so I don't want to add anything to it. Find magic in the small, everyday things. You know what we did? You know what I did get, though? Oh, and it was over here earlier. I may have moved it off with all the stuff I put over there earlier. But there was a white jelly roll pin, guys, in the box. I'm gonna get that out at some point when I next time I work on it. So tomorrow when I work on it for release on Sunday. I will outline this here in white, and I'll try and find my black Posca marker. I think that's definitely got enough stuff going on. I like it. I like it a lot. And this doesn't need anything else because I like it just the way it is. I think that's pretty good. Do we need anything? Do we want to add in a little something? I want to put in some flowers. No, I think it's good. I think this, I like the space. I want to see the colors there. There's an eyeball, and I did think I wanted something. No, that's the cow print. I don't want to put anything down there because it's going to, unless it's maybe a small little. Yeah, let's add that. That'll be cute and fun. We'll put it half on the panda, half on the cow spot. Okay. I'll put it like right. Oops, not upside down though, Amy. Remember, if you put it upside down, you just say you meant to do that. And you move on. Probably, okay, maybe like that. Here we go. There, perfect. And I do know that I want something in here, but I haven't. I've been thinking, you know, something maybe a little sci-fi-ish. Oh, but there are some little tiny butterflies in here. Tiny, tiny butterflies. Maybe that's what we need. Just a little tiny butterfly in there. Do you like that, or do you want? There was a couple of them over here. I think they might blend in too much with that stone. Yeah, I think they blend in, and we need something just a smidge brighter. And I think that's just too big. And we don't want to force something in just to have. Ooh, what about these mushrooms? What about these? Mushrooms aren't really rowdy, though. Do you think of mushrooms? I guess they could be. I guess they could be. Nope, I don't want any of that. So something will present itself that should be there, right? That's how it works. Do we want a little, on top of everything else, do we want a little butterfly on Kirk's shoulder? I think I do. I think I like it. I think we're going to do it. Just a little butterfly. All the indignities for Kirk. Purple goth lips. A butterfly on his shoulder. What's next? Is a bird going to shit on his head? Okay. There we go. There, I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I think this has all the things it needs. And I love the tab on there. I had fun with that. So this tab is like these kind of things. I don't know what you call these. Labels? Are they labels? Are they title thingies? Like, I don't know what appropriately to call it. I love all these faux stamps, or maybe they're real stamps mounted on, I don't know. But I like them. This is Why So Serious. Oh my God. Do they say funny things on them? Not all of them. That's funny. Okay. I don't want to cover up the review or anything. I will do this again on another page. I love these little dots cut out and added on because they're transparent. I have to say, I really like that. Here comes the fun. I don't think we need anything on that. I'm just spreading it out a little bit to see, what are all my options, man? Look at the mushrooms. Oh, we're going to have some mushrooms, guys. Okay. I think this has definitely got enough in it. And look, I made it crooked again. I just can't control myself. Be here. What I really think of when I read this is be here now. And then we've got our donut tab. Be grateful for whoever comes because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. I like the way this page turned out. I do. And then we'll work on this page next time. There's our horror page, which I don't think there are some buggies and stuff in there. It's folded into a little thing. I will have those ready for next time because they are beautiful, thoughtful, lovely additions to the Scraps of Joy for sure. I love the little skeleton getting scooped by the aliens. There is our, oops, we got a little tear in there. Darn it. Okay. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll take the corner of the ink pad, or I'll take my finger, and we will just ink that little bit up. We'll make it look a little grungy, like it's meant to be that way. And then we'll just grungy the rest of that up a little bit. There we go. It'll be fine. So, choose your own adventure, and we chose cheeseburger. We're climbing Mount Cheeseburger. Okay, and then the last thing in the book is this. Gratitude is happiness you create. And I think it might say for yourself down here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so we will work on this page next time. We will just scrappy-dappy do it up. But I am pretty happy with our Choose Our Own Adventure today. So that's our whole video. 43 minutes. That's not too bad for all the babbling I did. And I think next time maybe we want to put this in here, right? With a little background and stuff. I could see that. So let's leave that right there. And we will think about that until the next time we come back. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. You guys really, truly bring joy into my life every time I interact with you. And I love seeing your comments. And, oh, there's a little buggy. So maybe we'll find that again next time. So bright blessings and hugs and all those fun things. I'm going to clean up my mess. And then I'm going to clean up my room. And then I'm going to go do stuff in the garage. I hope to be in bed by about 3 in the morning. And I would like to get up around 11 o'clock tomorrow and plow through and do lots of garagey things. And then I should see you guys probably between 5:30 and 6:30, right? It's going to depend on how long Elsa's class takes, because I don't want to take away from that. And if it runs long, people with questions or there's just a discussion going on, I want to let that happen. So plan on seeing me if you're watching this between, it's a little tiny leaf, between 5:30 and 6:30, depending on when Elsa's live lets out. So there we go. Look, we will slide these right into our Scraps of Joy basket. There they go, right into the basket. There is our page for today, and I will see you all again very soon. Bright blessings and hugs and kisses. The end. Yes, please end. Thank you.